Okay, so you'll notice right away that text is blazing fast. So we start out with gold wings, which is great because that lets them keep their magic key that they're going to get here. And the return spell, which is just as good. So they're going to start off with being able to loot the treasury of Tentacle Castle here. So hopefully they also got the return spell. They got a little bit of gold too, so they can go and buy one more key. Because it costs 83 gold for a key? 85. So that's exactly what both of them are doing. They're starting off with buying a key. So they got an extra one just in case. Oh, and Miaut, though, is going to see what's in the basement. And I missed the first thing. But I see a torch, an Erdrick sword. So Gameboy starts off with Erdrick sword, the best weapon in the game. And Miaut went in and found the Rainbow Drop Cave, which is something they're not going to need until they're ready to get to the final dungeon. But Miaut will be picking up Erdrick's sword here in a second. And Gameboy gets a very fast level. And the other item they got was an herb, okay. So Gameboy is already level 2. The leveling is going to start off really fast because of the speed hacks and because they have the swords. So Gameboy is already level 2. Miaut is going out and fighting. Now it looks like they're surrounded by a bunch of swamp, which is not really that great, but... Oh, and there's Miaut's level. And Gameboy goes to level 3. So things are hot, fast, and furious, you guys. Actually, Miaut's level 3 also. And Gameboy goes to level 4. Can't even keep up with the levels, you guys. And they're getting heal spells. Ooh, and a red dragon for Miaut. Red dragons are the worst thing you want to see in the game. At least until you're prepared to actually be able to kill them. They're the hardest creature to run away from, and they generally hurt. So Gameboy goes in and buys Garai's Tomb, and Miaut hits level 4 at the same time. So they don't really have a way to kill those Magic Wyverns yet, though. Those are a little bit too powerful for them. But yeah, we got some... That's fine. I know you're going to have fun just trying to keep up with the levels. Okay, okay, I am refreshing right now. Everything looks good to me. Yeah, you're about a second ahead of me, but that's about it. Yep. So yep, so Dragon Scale and a level for Gameboy right there. But he has to make sure, Miaut, you gotta make sure he equips the Dragon Scale. Okay, there we go. Dragon Scale increases your defense by 2. So it's a nice little thing to have. So they got lots of healing. They got all the healing they need. Ooh, the red dragon. Now they just need to find some things that they can kill. And I think Miaut is now in the mountain cave. And Gameboy's running into some pretty nasty endgame enemies. So magic key right there for Miaut. So one of the things to keep in mind is they didn't really get any gold in the treasury, so they have no efficient way to grind gold for equipment later on using a glitch. Using the chest glitch. Oh, and a fighter's ring for Miaut, and equipped. And Miaut dies. In a hurry. I feel like I'm an auctioneer, like, you know, go, sold! Trying to keep up with both things going on. Just Miaut got the Dragon Scale. Gameboy has not found the town yet. They are doing ultra randomized. Yep. That means everything is pretty much randomized except for what the dungeon layouts are. Even the world map is completely shuffled. They have no idea where anything is. Oh, Wolf Lord has Sleep and Dragon Lord Breath. That's a nasty combination. Oh, and Game Boy finds Hawksness. So he's probably going to go look and see what's guarding the armor, the token. Nope, or he's going to looks like he's going to try to farm some levels here. Yep, they both started off with the sword in the treasury, with the key to get into the treasury. So we're still on levels 5 and 4 here. Oh, except for Miaut just got to level 5. One of them has found the mountain cave and one has found the tomb, but they haven't had a chance to actually explore it yet. Yep, they both have the same seed. Everything is exactly alike. It's just a matter of who's going to explore what first. Also, experience levels are increased also. They're gaining experience a little bit faster, about 25% faster than normal. This is just to speed up the overall game. Now this... Oh, I don't know, did he just buy clothes? I don't think Miaut just bought clothes. I think he forgoed his clothes. And he's getting blocked. But yeah, the speed hacks generally take 45 minutes to an hour at the most, depending on how bad it is. Lots of gold and Garingham, and Erdrick's token. So Miaut has Erdrick's token. That's hiding in Garingham. Ooh, but he's not going to go down the stairs. Maybe he's going to go buy something in the shop. And I think that over there will be Mountain Cave for... Chainmail for Miaut. Yep, so Game Boy went into the Mountain Cave. He's going to get the Fighter's Ring here. No, that's the Magic Cube. Fighter's Ring was on a different floor. Okay. Well, if he makes it to the Fighter's Ring, he'll get a Fighter Ring, but... Oh, and a level for Game Boy. And we got the Staff of Rain Cave for Miaut. What's hiding in this chest? Just gold. Lots of gold in Garingham here. And I just noticed they have Hurt More, so our Game Boy now has Hurt More, which is the best damage spell in the game. It wrecks most of the enemies in one hit, or at least weakens them. Unfortunately, Armored Knights are one of the ones that don't die to one hit. Those, and along with the red dragons, those red enemies are the danger ones. They're very vicious and they're very hard to run from. They have very high agilities, and your runaway rate is based upon your agility versus the enemy you're fighting against. And that's another level for Game Boy. He's up to 7 now with 44 HP. Wow. And he just hurt more instead of heal more by accident. So level 7 is where they're going to get the huge bump in HP. Which is good because they were lacking pretty badly going at level 6. Both runners are using HP strength builds. But yeah, you'll notice Game Boy is going to gain a lot of levels here because he can just spam Hurt More on everything. And Miaut, once he can level, he'll get the Hurt More spell. And I didn't quite see what cave he was in. Though it's kind of hard to tell in the dark sometimes. You're basically going off of what the movements of the enemy, or what the runner is doing. Yeah, strength HP is generally the go-to build for most people. And level 8 for Game Boy. Bad stats except for the 10 HP that he just got. So they still got some serious searching to do. The only thing that was found is 1 token. They're not getting really far without dying, that's for sure. And it looks like Miaut's on his way to Hawksness. And the Druid Lord, which is not going to be very nice to him. I did not see him catch the Fighter's Ring. He might have, but I didn't actually see it until I see his item list. But Miaut just went to level 6. I saw him go through the cave, but I might have missed it if he actually picked up the fighter's ring. Oh, he should have used Hurt more on their Druid Lord, just so he could see what was hiding in the Hawk's Nest spot. But yeah, we're at level 8 and level 6 right now, I believe. He did not get the ring, says J-Lo. Oh, the Red Dragon. Yeah, the Red Dragon has over 90 agility. And at 40 agility, Game Boy probably has a less than 25% chance to run. Maybe even less than 20% chance to run. So yeah, Miaut will gain a couple of quick levels here. The Fun Police, definitely. As the Fun Police just stops Miaut also. So it looks like Game Boy is bent on trying to do some exploration now. And I think he is in Garai's tomb, from the way it sounds like he's bonking against the wall. Which no one has explored the Garai's tomb that much, because he didn't. Miaut didn't make it very far. And Miaut is level 7. Okay, yeah. Oh, I missed what his first chest was. I'll look on the restream. And level 9 now for Game Boy. More hit points. Lots of hit points in the. Oop, and a Staff of Rain for Game Boy. Oh, I didn't see what his first chest was, though. All I saw was the Staff of Rain for Game Boy. Yeah, there's a lot of HP in this seed. The MP and everything else is pretty bad right now. Well, I don't know. The strength is actually decent for the level that they're at. Yeah, the problem with the speed hacks is sometimes it's really hard when you know, looking at both streams going to like blazing speed. So Miaut is going in to see what's in the Hawk's Nest spot square. With Hurt More, there's a lot of enemies that he could kill guarding that square. Mostly the Red Dragon and Stone Man are the people that he don't want to see. And level 8 for Miaut now. They're both in Hawk's Nest. They're both curious to see what's in the armor slot. So what is guarding? We have, ooh, Red Dragon. That's the worst thing they wanted to see right now. Because that thing, as you can see, did 47 damage with their current defense. It would take about 4 to 5 hits at least for them to kill the Red Dragon. So it is possible if you're really, really generous with your healing. So Game Boy's going for it. With 91 HP, it's definitely possible. But he is out of healing now. But he's almost dead. Nice. And as you see, he has a lot of experience. And another level for Game Boy, and he finds... That was too fast. I'll look on the restream. Found nothing. Okay, so that means the Erdrick's token... we already know Erdrick's token is in a chest. Because Miaut already found it. So, they are going to have to find either Catelyn to find out where the item on the world map is. And depending on where it is, they may have to also rescue the princess. But the dragon gives max experience in this, 255. They're great to farm on. Like, that probably right there is going to be an end-game grind spot for both of these runners. Because... once you get to, you know, into the 12, 13 range, you get a decent attack power and some armor. You know, farming that infinite dragon loop right there, oh, that's quick levels. Especially with Erdrick's sword. So I would look for both of them if they need another level or two before they go to the Dragon Lord. To farm that Red Dragon right there. And Game Boy picked up the Dragon Scale and equipped it. And we got Torch and Herb over there for Miaut. Everything is basically randomized except for what the dungeon layouts are and the chests in the dungeon. Everything else that you can imagine is pretty much randomized. Except for the final dungeon, too. The final boss is not randomized. Oh, we got level 9 for Miaut. And he's going to pick up the last chest, which is gold. So Game Boy comes to Garinham, finds a lot of gold. They are both using the same exact seed, same exact game. Ooh, an Armored Knight with no health. That's not good. Because one Hurt More will not kill an Armored Knight. They have more than 65 HP. So yeah, their 91 HP is pretty impressive at level 9. 99 at level 10. They're well on pace for what they need for HP. The big question now is, what about the rest of their level ups? Their strength is definitely lacking. Their agility is lacking. Their MP is seriously lacking. But they still got a lot of searching to do. They haven't found it. Well, Game Boy just found the Swamp Cave. He may have actually wanted to look into the princess, and he found Charlotte. Since he knows that the, one of the items is in the world map, the question is it the Fairy Flute or Erdrick's armor? And Miaut picked up the Staff of Rain. And Game Boy leveled. And he got a decent strength boost. That's exactly what he needed. Usually if you find Charlock, you're going to find a town nearby. That just seems to be how the randomizer works. And Miaut goes up to level 10. And he's still wondering, where is all my magic? Where's all my strength? Miaut goes in to Garinham, or to Garinham's tomb. And he's going to go deep into the dungeon now to try to find what's in the bottom 2 chests, since no one has been down there yet. Although, yeah, he does need to go in there, because they still need to find the Stones of Sunlight somewhere. And Stone Man with Sleep is pretty evil. Yeah, at level 10, doing 22 damage to a Droll Magi with Erdrick's Sword is definitely not optimal. You want to be closer to the 30 damage range at least at level 10. So there's 2 more chests that that Miaut is trying to go find. They're really separated though. It takes some time to get to them. Game Boy's searching around Charlock right now. And Miaut gets the Cursed Belt, which is yay. Cursed Belt's only good for selling for a couple gold, 180 gold. You don't want to equip the Cursed Belt. Equipping the Cursed Belt makes it so whenever you die, you get kicked out of the castle with 1 HP and 1 MP. And you can't remove the curse until you find Brecconary. So Game Boy levels, gets a lot of magic and attack power. That's good. So Game Boy gets up to level 12. Miaut is not too far behind. He's 1100 experience behind. But that could get made up really quickly if you find the Stones of Sunlight and start grinding the Red Dragon. And he finds the Stone of Sunlight. So Miaut has everything that he needs in all the chests. And he knows exactly where the Rainbow Drop is. It's inside Tentacle Castle. So all that's left is now find the armor and grind. It probably would have been into his best interest to just Death Warp right there, because there's nothing else really around the castle that he's going to want right now, or where he is right now. And he could have got the a quick magic restore. And level 11 now for Miaut. Yeah, Game Boy is definitely getting ahead in the experience, but he's over here fighting really tough enemies. High-level enemies. Miaut is running from all of the enemies. Which is going to cost him, you know, pretty significantly. But like I said, he no longer has to go searching for chests. This looks like the Tablet Cave. Yep, the Tablet Cave for Game Boy. There's not going to be anything of significance in here. But he won't know that until he gets to the bottom and searches the chest. The Tablet Cave is the one dungeon with no encounters, so he doesn't have to worry about fighting anything. Yeah, Miaut is running an awful lot. None of them have found a silver shield yet, no. The only town they have found so far is, well, besides Hawksness, is Garingham. They haven't found any of the other towns, I don't think. Unless that's a new one right there. No, that's Garingham, okay. Yeah, there is no efficient grind spot in this game. There was no gold in the treasury. So I don't think any of them are going to gold grind for the silver shield, even if they did find it. Though they probably want to look for at least a large shield. Because right now, neither of them is wearing a shield, period. And for some reason... Oh, he's going into... I wonder if he's trying to gold grind... in Garinham here off of these couple of chests. And Game Boy hits level 13. Ooh, 38 magic. Big, big increase. But yeah, that's what Miaut's doing, is he's picking up some gold here. I don't know if he plans on buying full plate or not. I didn't see a full plate was in this shop. I guess we'll find out right now. Has to be a reason why he went to 3,700. Yep, full plate. So Miaut gets full plate armor, gives himself a little defense. It's better than running around basically naked. But yeah, the MP totals are now up there. So they have all of the MP and HP they need. What they need is strength and agility and Erdrick's armor. They will be fine on 8 hit points and magic points. So, Game Boy goes into Garingham's cave, and once he gets to the bottom, he'll have the Stones of Sunlight. But he's still a little behind because he hadn't found the token yet. Well, at least the good thing about a speed hack race like this is you never have anything not to talk about, because you always got to keep talking because everything's going on at the same time. So there's a huge part of the map that none of them has even explored yet. Ooh, oh yeah, the Dragon Lord Breath of the Wolf Lord. And they're not quite strong enough to one-shot with Erdrick's sword every time. So they definitely want to find Caitlyn because They need to, or Cole. Caitlin and Cole are the big things they're looking for right now. Oh, Miaut is going for the red dragon grind now. So he's going to start trying to catch up on experience now. I don't think he'll stay here that long once he realizes he's going to get a massive amount of magic at level 13. But this is a little you know, it's a little risky at this level, but with his current stats. He's only going to be able to kill a couple dragons, but that's enough to hit level 12. So, you know, Miaut is now level 12. I think he realized real quick, oh no, I don't have enough magic to fight the red dragon. So he already moved on after one. He might have just did that just to get the quick level, because he knew he was within 255. But yeah, once they hit level 13, that's the efficient grind time, I think. Because that's the point where you have over 100 magic, and you can heal all you want. Also, I think, yep, Game Boy did pick up the Stones of Sunlight. And they both die at the same time. So, Game Boy is now going to check what's behind Garingham. And it looks like Miaut is finally starting to explore the part of the map that they haven't been to. And he goes in there and he's going to find gold. Well, he's already been in there. He's going to know that there's gold in there. Now, he could have picked up the 3 gold chests in there and bought a set of full plate armor. But I think he is pretty much set on, you know, my stats are good except for, you know, strength, agility, and he knows where the farm spot is, so he just needs to find the armor. So he's probably just dead set on finding the armor and the token right now. There's no reason for him to find anything else. Ooh, Stone Man has Sleep and Dragon Lord Breath. Ow! That could be problematic when they get to the bottom of the Dragon Lord's Keep, because Stone Men can be hovering around down there. Failing to run from that encounter would be no fun at all. So Game Boy goes ahead, restocks up, and I think he's finally going to check what's in this cave. I don't think he's realized that this is the Rainbow Drop Cave. Oh, Game Boy had the token? I guess Game Boy had the token. I must have missed that. So Game Boy has the Rainbow Drop now. I must have missed the token somewhere. So yeah, Game Boy has the Rainbow Drop. Now he needs the armor. That's all he needs. And a shield of sorts. He really needs to equip a shield. Red dragons on the world map aren't too bad. What are they doing in experience right now? Okay, so there's still about a 1,300 experience lead for Game Boy. Yeah, the speed hacks go so fast that it's really hard sometimes to see what everything that's going on. So, we missed a token, but that's not so bad. We missed one thing so far. Now, I'm not sure why Game Boy is searching a cave still. Unless this was the swamp cave that he's walking through. I think he's in the swamp cave, that's why he's going through it. Which is a smart idea, because that's going to take him... Yeah, he went through the swamp cave. No, okay, it took him all the way up here, okay. So that's where Miaut was just exploring. But yeah, the only thing he needs to find in a chest right now is the fighter's ring, if he wants to go for it. And Miaut hits level 13. And that's where his big MP boost is. He probably paused for a second like, 38, yeah! And he hits another dead end, though. So this race is going to come down to who finds the armor first, because that's when they're going to be able to grind. Miaut has... I didn't see him go back and get the drop yet. I don't think he's in a hurry to get it because, you know, it's right there in Tentacle Castle. No, he doesn't have the drop. He just didn't. He just showed his items. To use an herb, not to cheat or anything. Yeah, just, you know, throw that out. No. Not like he's listening to us. And Game Boy hits 14, gets a big attack boost, plus 10. But again, they're really pretty much... Oh, he should have went in and restored his magic. Yeah. Oh, he's going to go to the town over here. Oh, and he runs into a red dragon. Ah, he got away. So yeah, right now it's just, you know, who's going to get Erdrick's armor first? Who's going to get the armor? And of course, like I said, they also want to get at least a shield because their attack power is getting close, but their defense is definitely lacking. Obviously, a shield and Erdrick's armor will increase those odds incredibly, but... Better watch out, Warlock. The next one might be you. So he's still searching caves. I don't know if he's trying to find one where he can find the fighter's ring. Oh, we got a new town here for Miaut. What's he got here? Ah, Breckenary. He might have wanted to look to see if there was a large shield there. Yeah, I think he's going to go in and maybe use the inn and look for a large shield. Yeah, that's what he's doing. No large shield. No shields at all. Erdrick's armor is only in one of 3 slots. One slot has already been eliminated, so they're trying to find the other 2 slots. One is in the town of Cole, and the other is on a random spot on the world map. And there is a person in this game in the town of Cantlin that will tell them where on the world map that item is. But they haven't found Cantlin yet. But since Miaut is now over here on this other part of the map that they haven't explored, it's just a matter of time before he runs into Cantlin. Miaut's running in circles right now. Trying to explore this new area. Probably not the best idea to waste a hurt more on a night, but I guess you have enough magic now, it's not that bad. Definitely want to use a hurt more on the armored knight, because he hurts. And he's also worth a lot of experience, though. But Game Boy is going to go the attacking route. But he also has a little bit... He has the plus 10 attack power that Miaut hasn't had from the other level. Ooh! He went risky there and tried to attack the Demon Knight with low HP. Barely survived. The Demon Knight has the highest evade in the entire game. They evade 25% of the time. So it's really risky to try to attack him expecting to hit him. And Miaut hits 14, and he gets the 10 attack power boost. But again, they're just looking for Erdrick's armor. Once they find it, they're going to farm red dragons. Ooh, another town. That's got to be Cole or Cantlin. Either or, Miaut's looking for those. Oh, Rimmildar. Okay, they didn't find Rimmildar. My bad. I forgot they hadn't found Rimmildar yet. There's no need to check that chest, because there'll be nothing of importance in there. But maybe a large shield here? Something they're really looking for? Small shield. So Miaut gets a small shield. That's a start. Baby steps. Oh, Game Boy found coal. What was in the slot? Erdrick's armor. Okay, so Game Boy has Erdrick's armor, so he only has one thing in mind now. To hurry up and level up and, yeah, Miaut is 14. Is to hurry up and level up on Red Dragons until he's ready to kill the Dragon Lord. So Game Boy definitely has the advantage here. He's up 1,000 in experience, but he also has Erdrick's armor. Not really, because he only loses 2 attack power, and if they get a big boost on the next level, it's just going to blow right by that anyways. So we'll see how that comes. He also doesn't have a shield, though. So that may affect when he goes and... because he didn't look in coal for a shield, did he? I didn't see if he looked in coal for a shield. So yeah, that may have been a big mistake. He didn't look for a shield. Because their defense is definitely lacking. With 64 defense, yeah. And Game Boy just leveled to 15. Didn't get very many stats. The armor can only be in one of 3 slots. In Hawksness, in the world map, or in coal. The only one of the 3 items, the flute, token, and armor that can be in a chest is the token. And in this seed, the token was in a chest. So yeah, there goes Game Boy. He's going to farm on Red Dragons. Yeah, the average non-speed hack race is about an hour and a half. Speed hack races generally go sub 1. And, Miaut made it to coal, so he's going to get the armor. Is he going to look for a shield, though? Ooh. No, he didn't look for a shield either, so he's gonna stick to the shield that he has. But Miaut did get the armor though, so he has a slight statistical lead because he has the scale and the dragon scale and the ring. Erdrick's armor regens HP when you walk. Best armor in the game. It makes you immune to damage tiles. And you take less damage from hurt spells, hurt and hurt more spells. And you take half damage from, well, I think it's third damage from Dragon Lord Breath. Yeah, it's third, it's not half. And considering how the Dragon Lord Breath could do up to like upwards of 70 plus damage, or up to 70 damage without the armor, you kind of need it for the final boss. So Game Boy is going to take a huge experience point lead here. The question becomes, when does he decide he wants to go for Dragon Lord, and is he going to risk it early? He has one dragon, well, he's 2 dragons away from leveling up. But Miaut is on his way over to farm the Red Dragons also. So this encounter here will level up Game Boy. We'll see what kind of stat increases. Is he ready to go? Oh, no, he's not ready. This Game Boy levels up and he got pretty bad stats. And Miaut is back at Tentagal for some reason. Oh, he's going to pick up the Rainbow Drop. Okay. So yeah, Game Boy will probably kill that dragon, fight the next one, and just die. Unless he gets a lucky crit. Or dragon does no damage to him. Well, we'll see what happens at level 17. So Miaut now has the Rainbow Drop. But he has a big experience gap to make up. He is 3,000 experience behind. But One of the interest things, though, is with the fighter's ring, he may actually be able to attempt a level 16 with the dragon scale and the fighter's ring. His defense will be a little bit low, but with 133 HP and 14 heal mores, he might be able to risk it with 126 attack power. So that might actually be a small edge for Miaut if he decides to go for it. Oh, he's gonna farm in Hawksness. He's not, or he's gonna farm in Sharlock. Oh, that's probably not the best thing. He ran out of magic, so he just died. Yeah, this is actually not very good for Miaut. He knows the red dragon is there, and he's probably going to see what's guarding the Dragon Lord and try to farm off of that. But in all honesty, the red dragon is where it's at. If you can get a dedicated red dragon farm spot and he doesn't have the ability to sleep or hurt more or heal more, you gotta take it. It's just too good to pass up. Well, Miaut hit 15. I guess that's what Miaut was hoping for, was a good level up at 15, but no, 15 is pretty garbage. So yeah, we're just at the grind now. Game Boy is hoping level 17 is what he's going to need to go. And level 17 for Game Boy. And he's got enough now. He got 13 attack power. Game Boy is going to go for the final rush, you guys. His defense is bad, but all of his other stats will make up for it. Now, the problem, though, is 78 agility is still kind of low. So he may come across some problems, like with Stone Man and Red Dragons. Just like how Miaut just came across the Stone Man. And Miaut finally decided he's going to go farm on the Red Dragons. Listen, Miaut has the option to go for the kill at level 16. So if something happens to Game Boy if he's having trouble getting through here, this this race is anything but over. That depends if Miaut decides he wants to go for level 16. So I need to step away AFK for about 2 minutes. I'll be right back for the finale. So I'll be right back, guys. They're only grinding and running. Ooh, Game Boy is going offline. But they're only grinding right now anyways. I'll be back before he hits the bottom.
Alright, I'll keep refreshing Game Boy's screen here and see if we can get him to come back. We'll listen to Miaut's audio for now. Miaut has finally come around to this red dragon grind here. Here he comes. There we go, Game Boy's back on.
Okay, I'm back for the finale here. Looks like Game Boy just hit Dragon Lord. And Miaut did go for the Dragon Lord at level 16, but this is pretty much a foregone conclusion. Game Boy has this pretty easily in hand. Dragon Lord has between 150 and 165 health. It's randomized, of course. Miaut hit 17, so he definitely can kill the Dragon Lord now. Should be careful with his health, though, because his defense is not that high, so Dragon Lord probably can hit him for 50+ damage on a max roll. So you want to make sure you don't get too far. And Miaut's coming up to the last couple floors. Yeah, he just got hit for 51 right there. So Dragon Lord only does two things. He either attacks, or he does a breath attack, and GG there for Game Boy. Or he does a breath attack that does 42, 44, 46, or 48 damage. And he's going to finish at around the 48-minute mark. I'm like 1 second ahead. I know. I forgot. I'm like 1 second ahead. I should delay everything by 1 second. So that's GG for Game Boy. That's time for him. 48-11 he finishes with. And Miaut is in the final floor. Still a pretty close race. Miaut made up a lot of experience. I don't know if Game Boy had trouble getting down here or not when I was stepped away. But Miaut caught up very fast. Ah. I see a red dragon is guarding the Dragon Lord. But that's not an issue now with your attack, with his Miaut's attack power. So he's going to go in and just utterly destroy the Dragon Lord also. Hopefully he keeps an eye out that he's that he can take 50 damage from Dragon Lord attacking.
Hello.
Hello, congrats.
Hello, thank you very much.
Well, Miaut is going into Dragon Lord 2 now.
Oh, excellent. Another good race.
Oh, he tried to attack with 50 HP though. He's got to be careful because Dragon Lord can do 50 damage to him.
Yeah. Is he without a shield as well?
He has a small shield and a dragon scale. Yeah, neither of you guys checked for shields and coals, so. And no one obviously found Cantlin at all.
No.
That didn't exist.
I found 2 towns.
Yeah.
I found. Oh no, 3 towns. I'm sorry. I found Remolder, Hawksness, and Cole. That was a wild seed. I was expecting like 87 talents hanging out around Cole, but that didn't.
No,
happen.
it took you guys a while to really find anything.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he should win this though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's still attacking on 50. He might not realize it.
Yeah.
And GG for Miaut. Yeah, he must not realize that he can get hit for 50. Maybe 49 is his max.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, he has 4 defense power more than Game Boy. So yeah, I think 49 would be his cap.
Oh, I saw 51.
Well, that was because you have a lower, you know,
Yeah.
lower defense because of you know, the lack of shield or dragon scale. The big problem with you had the experience lead for the most part. Miaut caught up a lot at the end, but he probably made a mistake by going to Hawksnet or Charlock at first to try to grind at the end. Instead of and then he's like, when he died, like he's like, I'm gonna go to Red Dragons.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had the item lead for the most part for most of the time, but you had the experience lead. You found the armor probably a minute before him, or a minute or 2 before him. So you know, you guys were going into the end pretty close.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Miaut. Good game. Well done.
Yep. So 3-minute time difference is what it ended up being. Or a minute or 2.
So, where exactly did I started falling behind?
Oh, a sec. Let me mute the streams here, because... Okay, can you say that one more time? You were echoing for me.
Where exactly did I start falling behind?
Well, you were behind experience-wise pretty much the entire time. But you had more items than him, for the most part. Up until the, you know, up until about the rainbow drop. You both got the last three items. Well, you got the 3 items a little bit before Game Boy, but he found the armor probably a minute or 2 before you.
Okay.
And then he went straight to the Red Dragon to grind, and that's where he really took the lead.
Okay.
Because you went to Charlock first, which, you know, wasn't the most optimal thing because you ran into some really bad enemies.
I wanted to grind to 16 there and hopefully get a big strength increase and go to the Dragon Lord, but yeah, that didn't happen.
That's what I thought. You had the option of going at him at 16 because you had the Fighter's Ring, the Dragon Scale, and the Shield. Game Boy had to wait to 17 because he had neither of those.
No.
Well, he had the Dragon Scale.
Yeah, I thought about going at 16, but I thought I have a small shield, so I'll play it safe, grind until I'll not that to 17, but close to it, and get to 17 on the way to the Dragon Lord.
Oh.
Yeah, so there was nothing near the starting town. You guys had to do some walking.
Oh my gosh. That was crazy. And I was telling High Spirits before you came in here, Miaut, that I was expecting like 100 talents surrounding Cole, but that didn't happen either.
Everything was close except for Cole, which we needed.
Yeah. I didn't find Caitlin, and I didn't find Remolder.
I found Remolder, but then the only thing I didn't find was Caitlin.
Oh.
Caitlin will wait till another dragon or princess gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Did you get a large shield or a
No.
silver one? A small shield too?
No, I got nothing.
Oh, you went without a shield?
I went without a shield because I couldn't. Because when I found Garenham, I don't think there was a shield for sale.
No,
I don't. Yeah, and then I didn't bother checking the Cole. So.
Yeah, no one checked Cole to see what was for sale.
I was like, "Oh, Erdrick's armor, we gotta go for game now." So. And then I realized, I forgot to check the Cole. Like, there could have been a large shield there, and then, of course, I'm not going to walk all those steps to, get back to Cole to find out.
Yeah, in my mind, I thought I had a large shield when I had a smaller one, and then I remembered when I used return to get back to the castle, I didn't check the shop for a large shield.
Hmm.
And well, I guess yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that. What else? I ran into a bazillion red dragons early on. No, they're great. I beat. Yeah, I was disappointed to find nothing in Hawksness.
Even though there were a lot of red dragons, they didn't give me a lot of trouble, even with the small agility that I had.
Yeah. No, I happened to run from a few of them somehow. Hmm.
Well, that was a good race.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wanted to try at least one race with speed hacks on, and I remember that you said that you were pretty good at them, and I say, well, this is the best way to test my skills against someone with good speed hack skills, and yeah, I still got a long way to go.
Well, you did beat me twice in speed hacks. So I actually that's why I offered speed hacks because you've beaten me twice. So so you raced I would say you raced very well.
It was good, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think it's actually 2-2. I think you've beaten me twice and I've beaten you twice now.
Yep, it is 2-2.
Yeah. All right. Tiebreaker tomorrow then.
All right.
Actually, I have to stream High Spirits match. He's got a match tomorrow against Seawolf at in 22 and a half hours.
Yeah.
Well, let's say that if we ever get to match up again in the losers bracket, let's do that tiebreaker there.
All right.
How about that?
All right. I'm game.
All right.
Yep. I'll agree to that.
Okay, well, good race, guys.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm afraid I've got to face the man, the myth, and the legend in NES Cardinality tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next week. Yeah. Everybody wish me luck on that one.
Good luck.
Good luck with that. I guess.
He's definitely the man to beat.
Oh yeah.
Ask him for speed cats too.
I'll do that. The chances are about 2 to the power of 4,964,000, whatever that number is, to 1 against.
So who am I up against?
Well, let's see. Up in the next round, you probably don't have anyone yet, as people got to catch up. You fall to 38, so yeah, you got a ways to go.
Yeah,
there's still
yeah,
there's still 3 matches to go before we figure out who your next opponent is.
Yeah, Jay Coper, RCT mid, Jackamus, Captain Mars. Neither of those races have been scheduled yet. But it will be one of those 4.
Sounds good. Well, I guess if you guys got anything else left to say, otherwise I think we go ahead and wrap this up for the night.
Yeah, nothing off the top of my head, but thank you very much for the race, Miaut. I'm glad I was able to get a speed hacks race in and show that to everybody.
Yeah, thank you for the race too. It was pretty good. I did want to do at least one speed hacks race on this tournament, and I got it.
All right. Steve Holtz says Drumboardist. Okay, there, we said it.
Okay, guys, so that's it for for Dragon Warrior Randomizer race tonight. Thanks to Speed Gaming for hosting this one.
Yes, thank you very much, Speed Gaming. So I'm sorry I interrupted you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
No problem. And I was just gonna say thank you, Feasel, for helping us out. And I guess that's it. So I guess we can sign off for the night. I guess there's coming up later will be some Super Metroid double anti-bingo, which I've actually been watching a lot of, followed by some Mega Man 46 Robot Master.